Hey, good evening, guys. We're going to go over Bitcoin. We're going to I've never done this before. We're going to go over every single one of these coins and quickly look at all the ones that we're trading here, and I'll give you guys an update. You guys probably saw this post I did yesterday. I want to go over this and explain this to you guys, what I was referring to. So let me show this to you guys real quick. Currently, we're 81 for 81 wins on this channel. We've actually never lost a trade ever trading crypto. It's because we have very good risk management and we have very good indicators and metrics. Honestly, that really is it. Take a look at this. This is what I ended up calling out over the weekend down here, and I want to explain this because I got a few emails today about this. So let me let me get down here. Sorry guys, it was over here. What I want you guys to see is this. I mentioned this yesterday. I said it was a great time to buy for a few setups. I told this to a few people over email, but I believe this is the best time to be buying. I injected $20,000 and I ended up setting buy limits up for Doge, ADA, DOT, and EOS. So depending on when you guys, what time zone you're in, you guys did get that message there. I just want to let you guys know if I ever come out and I set up buy limits that I am not currently in, I'll let you guys know over here because I have a lot of people wondering, like they want to trade exactly with what I do. So I actually put this out here before I even entered into these trades. So I'm not like the person that likes to come out here and, say everybody get into a coin and like I'm already in it so you guys can help pump it. Like I don't like that personally. Like I literally posted this and I got into these trades afterwards. So with these trades here, let me show you guys how I actually ended up getting into those. And then I just want to like answer a lot of questions you guys have, and it's going to actually help you guys make more money. Honestly, this whole video, watch it till the end. I will be addressing a lot of questions so you guys can make more. So let me give you guys an update. Here's what I did yesterday. I literally went in for, I did it for Dogecoin. I went into Cardano. And I went into DOT and EOS. EOS we don't have buy limits for, but I've done videos on EOS. So let me give you guys an example. So Cardano, this is going to be updated today. So let me see if this is updated. This is good. So basically yesterday I put in a buy limit very close to 1.797. I got picked up just a little bit higher than this and it actually dropped lower. So some of you guys might have gotten actually a better entry than me. So I want to explain what I mean by this because some of people are getting confused, and I want to make it really clear because you can, like I said, you can actually make more money doing it this way than maybe what you think. So let me be really clear with this and follow along if you guys are subscribers here. Here's what happened. I got into a trade with my personal money, like a lot of you guys did too, at $2.22. And then we hit our second buy limit down here at $1.95. And so the break-even entry that I'm covering on YouTube here is based off this trade, okay? What I ended up doing is I injected more money into the market and I ended up just simply following the exact same rules we have over here underneath the live trades. I just picked the ones I thought would be best, the ones I already listed. And then I just entered into those buy limits and they got hit yesterday. So that's what I ended up doing. Some of them were so close to the entries that I just ended up market ordering in because we were literally like a tenth of a penny off. So I'm like, I'm just going to get in right now instead of waiting for a buy limit. And I've told you guys that over email. That's totally fine. As long as you guys are within I would say less than 1% of the first buy limit, it's okay to just go ahead and market order in. Okay. That's not like new news to anybody. Okay. I do recommend, however, if you're setting up buy limits and the market's going down and you should be patient for it to get hit. But I'm literally talking like on 80A, I was like 0.2 of a penny off. So I was like, so I just got into 80A on that one. Okay, listen to this. Here's why this is important. When you guys inject more money into the market, I'm gonna get this out of here. For 80A, I ended up getting into this over here on 80A. I got in at a $1.79, which is very close to the entries I previously just showed you guys. So 179, watch this. Those of you guys who are trading with us at 179, you guys are currently in this trade right about this level, and we are actually up on this trade a decent amount. So 179 puts us right about at this level. So we're currently up about 3%, 4.18%. Now what I'm going to do so you guys can all follow along with me on this actual trade, what you can do is this. I'm going to keep monitoring the trade that we first took because in sequence after this is done, I'm just going to take the next trade on the channel, okay? On the website for the new buy limits. But everybody, including myself who got in down here, I'm just going to simply exit this trade when I exit this trade in the profit. So you guys can still follow along with me no matter if you got into the position I'm in or if you literally set up buy limits tonight and you guys get into trades. That's why this is so much fun. So let's just go through the coins real quick and let's just take a quick look here. What I want to be really focusing on is the price versus the well money flow and the trend exhaustion. So we are pushing down into the bottom section of the trend exhaustion here and we are starting to see this divergence happen. I don't know if you guys can see this, but we have a low and another low here for price action. but the actual flow of money here is moving up. Very important you guys have these indicators. They are on the Black Friday sale. You have 11 days left. They're in the description. This here, to me, is actually a very big precursor that we could be moving back up in the market pretty soon here. This is what's called divergence. So I wouldn't doubt if over the weekend we actually do see Bitcoin continue to head up. Let's take a look at Ethereum here. I drew this chart earlier and actually sent it out to all of you guys over here in the Telegram channel. I put it over here. You guys, I'm looking at this. If Ethereum comes back down, I'm not going to be surprised at this. If it does, it actually might be one of the healthiest moves for us to get a move back down and then a slingshot move back up with a reverse head and shoulders pattern. So definitely be watching that for this shoulders pattern here for a double. I know it's not a double bottom. I know we have a head pattern here, but this double bottom formation of around the same price to then bounce us back up over the weekend. So that's kind of what I'm looking at for Ethereum. Now for Ethereum, if we can push up into the top right section here, as well as get the well money flow in the top section here as well, and we are in the profit for Ethereum, I am going to be looking to take an exit here, probably about 50%, and moving the stop loss to break even so we can take some profits in case we start shooting back down. Why? Because of the accuracy of the price versus well money flow and trend exhaustion. We can see that when we get up in these higher sections, this is literally how we ended up calling the drop on this channel, and we also called it over here. I won't bore you guys with it too much because I actually did a video this morning on it, and I want to cover the other coins, but this is how we were able to call these drops back down on the market over here. Very, very, two of the best indicators you guys will ever use to call drops in the market. All right, let's take a look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin, you guys actually, I got in here. I'll show you guys this too, if you guys want to see this. Dogecoin, I ended up getting in at 0.2244, okay? So 2244 ends up putting us right around this level, right about there. And so we're just a little bit in the profit here. Again, I'm actually going to keep this trade until I exit this. Now, it's kind of funny to say this, but it would actually be very favorable if Dogecoin crashes down and hits our second buy limit because our entry is not going to come up here. It's actually going to move in between here because we dollar cost average down. And at the end of this video, I'll show you guys how to set up the next trades for all these. I just want to give you guys a market update here. So what I'm expecting for Dogecoin over the weekend is if we start pushing up into the top red section here, we could start seeing this drop back down, which could end up pushing us to this buy limit. And then our entry is actually going to move down, which is going to be very favorable for us. And we're all going to be, once we get back into the profit, we will have double of the money in here and we will make more money as it goes up. Very, very favorable. 88, I've already gone over. VET, guys, VET is looking pretty good. We hit our second buy limit. We're only 8.09% away from the break-even entry. You know, if the bulls can take over and push Ethereum and Bitcoin up, VET is probably going to be in the profit by next week. I wouldn't doubt that at all. Matic, most likely we're going to be taking a win on Matic this coming week. If we get another bull market up, we saw a nice little double bottom, a little fake out to the to the bears on the downside. But we are currently in the top red section of the trend exhaustion. Again, guys, when we see this, we need to be watching this when we get up into these areas because this is where we can start seeing drops back down very fast. So if we do come back down, I'd let it come back down. I'm not going to try to shift anything on this. We're just going to be patient for this to come back up into the profit, and then we'll be taking exits there. Biggest thing to do, guys, that you should be doing this weekend is getting the indicators and setting up your buy limits, which I'll show you guys in a second how to do that. Okay. Break-even entry on XRP. XRP is looking great. Like, this is an amazing trade. We came down here. We got into the trade. We ended up hitting our second buy limit. We ended up, look at the amount of money that you save yourself when you guys just use this risk management, like our strategy. Like, you would have normally been down about 12%, 11.92%. You're only down 3.45% right now. Like, it's actually really, really favorable. Take a look at Solana for a second. We're actually in the profit, and I was looking for this move on Solana right here. We're in the profit 2.50%. Now, I was thinking about calling an exit earlier and moving our stop loss here. I just don't think that's wise because I think we need to give Solana breathing room to actually move down below our break-even entry to then have another move back up in the market. And I don't want to just get in and get out and then get back in real quick. It's just the fee. I don't want to eat up fees here. Like, trust me, I know a lot about fees. I place a lot of trades on this exchange for Coinbase. So when we get back down here, be okay this coming back down. Watch this. We are pushing into the top section here. I wouldn't doubt if we head up over the weekend, we are going to see a move back down for Solana. Okay, don't be surprised if it heads back down. All right. Last time we get in the top red section here with well money flow moving up, we end up seeing the overextension and a nice drop back down. Previous time before that, we ended up seeing this move over here, and we did end up move down here. We saw actually divergence divergence with a high and another higher high, and this ended up showing me at the same spot here, we saw that we had lower highs being formed on both the trend exhaustion as well as the well money flow. This showed me a perfect sign that this price action was trying to go up while the indicators were calling a drop back down. Again, this is why you need these indicators. We are calling these drops before they happen in the market, and it's very obvious. Follow the flow of the money, follow the green line in the trend exhaustion, and you guys will literally be able to quote unquote prophesy what can happen in the market. Okay, Link. Link is still looking good too. I like Link in here. I think it's a solid coin. It's not one of the ones I purchased. I understand it's a solid project, but basically you guys would have normally been down about 17.61%. Again, dollar cost average entries only down 9.29%, and we still have 2 more buy limits down here to go. It's a very... Let me get into this point of the video because I actually had questions that you guys wanted me to address on this. You guys wanted me to talk about trading for long term over email. So I'll talk about this. Let's just finish this up real quick. DOT, this is a trade that I'm in. I got into DOT. Let me show this to you guys where I got in. I got in down here at 39.96, very close to the buy limit. 39.96 is right around here. So it's not like super high in the profit, but it's a decent amount in the profit from where we were at. And then again, I'm not going to exit this until I exit this trade over here. Okay. So it's very simple to follow along with us, guys. You don't need to enter into the trades that I show on YouTube. You guys can enter into any of the trades on the channel right now and just simply exit when I exit in the profit. Now, if you enter in if we hit a third buy limit and you enter in down here, just use the trend exhaustion when we get into the top red section. If you're in profit, just take profit. I'm not a financial advisor, but if you guys get down here and you ever see that we're moving up and you're in the profit, this is why you guys get the trend exhaustion and price versus well money flow. The price, guys, is going to head down when we get up into the top red sections. I've proved this to you guys on so many videos. Some people get upset that I actually show you guys too much on the videos. But I'm telling you guys, when this starts moving up here, it's a great place to look for exits when you simply see the trend exhaustion in the top red section as well as the well money flow, because this is historically where drops are happening. EOS, guys, all the buy limits I've been calling out actually on this channel over here on this video. First buy limit, second buy limit, third and fourth. I ended up coming down here and we ended up picking up some more EOS at the bottom, price down here, just simply the second buy limit. And I got a little bit higher. I was trying to get in a little bit lower, but it picked me up a little bit higher in here, but that's okay. Got very, very close to the entry. And we're just sitting at a break even right here, pretty much. We're only down 0.67. Guys, if the bullish exchange gets launched as we're expecting to actually, there was a rumor that the bullish exchange might actually be launched this week or next week. So let's see what happens. But I have a good amount of money in EOS right now to see if we can head up. Okay, let me talk to you guys about this long-term trading thing because I have a lot of questions about this. This is so important. Let me just show this to you guys real quick so you guys can get this and you can end the video if you want. Real quick, I won't spend a long time, I promise. If you guys want our indicators, the Black Friday sale is on right now. You guys have 11 days left. Basically, you're getting all of our indicators that I just showed you guys. These are the main 3 that you want. They're 83% off instead of 58 to 60% off. Definitely the best deal. I will not have this lower than this price ever again. I'm actually going to up it $50 at the end of the month. And then I'm actually going to be upping the price of the price versus the well money flow and the trend exhaustion coming into the next months as well. So just get the bundle pack, guys. You won't regret it. And then over here under live trades, this is where you guys get to set up all of your buy limits. And this over here, those are the profits. It's just $49 a month. Literally, it's so simple. I keep it cheap. I am going to be upping this, so I'll grandfather all of you guys in. Come over here, set up the live trades, click into any of these, and you'll see exactly the 4 buy limits that we use and the sell limit. Set yourself up into the Telegram channel, and you guys will be good. You follow this. It's so simple. Everything's in the description. I want to teach you guys something today, though, about the long-term holding. Okay. One of the things that frustrates me the most that happens to me in life is when I do something for a while and it doesn't yield results. Trading is a very good example of this. Okay. So you're going to have a lot of people in the market that are that like to hold for a long period of time. Okay. Anybody who holds here, what if after 365 days, you are not in the profit? You've actually, let me give you an example here because let's not just predict this. I'm going to show you an example. What if you guys got in up at the market up here and you FOMO'd like all these people on these top parts here? What's happening here is if you guys don't have a strategy like we're trading, where we're trading in and out, which the technical term is called spot trading, we are trading the highs and lows back and forth. Now, the goal usually of long-term holders is to be able to take advantage of long-term capital gains. And a lot of people think what normally just comes with holding long is the price is going to go up. That's not even true. I hate how it's been pumped out there so much that if you're a diamond hand holders, you're just going to make more money than everyone else. That is absolutely false because let me correct that. It's false in many scenarios. It's only profitable if you guys are actually in the profit at the end of that 365 days to take advantage of long-term capital gains, 10, 15 to 20%, whatever your bracket is, okay? So what we're doing in here is we actually ended up winning over 13 trades in a row in the bear market, and we have won about a total of about 40 plus trades with this downtrend and this uptrend, 40 trades. Like seriously, and really, if you guys are still holding, you're actually in the negative from anyone who ended up FOMOing in up here at these prices. So I'm not saying it's bad to hold for long term. I wanted to show you guys the math that is possible to make more when you spot trade. Now, risk management. Let's talk about this. I really just want to coach you guys as if I'm on a coaching call with you, and it's going to be a little longer video, but I want to give you guys some really solid meat to think about over the weekend. If you guys are using leverage in your exchanges, I get this email. They say, Travis, you use 4 buy limits. You haven't lost a trade yet. I love that. A lot of people love that we haven't lost a trade and we're making money. But you guys are saying there's so much cash left off on the side and it's not being in the trade. And I say, have you traded this in a downtrend yet? And a lot of people haven't because they joined during this uptrend. I'm telling you guys, when you trade in a downtrend like this, we hit our 3rd buy limit on a few of our coins. We actually hit our 4th buy limit on a short that we took one time, and we've never taken a short since then, okay? We actually ended up winning that trade, and a guy made over $10,000 on that single short. But the reason why I do not use leverage is follow me here. If you guys do 25% at each of these buy limits, and let's say you guys end up coming in and using, let's make this simple, 3x leverage, okay? You're using 75% of cash. So if you guys use leverage, you are going to be able to hit a margin call, which you guys need to check this, but some exchanges are 25%, some are 30%. So when you get down to 30% of your account balance, no matter how many trades you have going, the brokerage will literally start closing out your trades. It's what's called a margin call. Why do they do that? It's to protect the brokerage, honestly. And sometimes they won't allow you guys to inject more money into the market. So that is why I do not suggest using leverage on any of these trades. I've never used leverage, and I will not be using leverage because I get a lot of emails saying, Travis, I used the 1st and 2nd buy limit and I'm afraid I'm going to get a margin call. What do I do? And I'm not trying to be arrogant, but it's like, guys, you shouldn't have used a margin. You shouldn't have used leverage in the first place. This is why cash is going to keep you guys safe for the long term, because here's my point about the long-term trading. Those of you guys who come in here and you trade with me, I'm going to keep trading this, and we're just going to keep making money, and it's going to be very hard for us to lose a lot of money in the market because we are using such good risk management. If you're over leveraging and you ever get into a position where you're down so far and your emotions click the button to sell, you guys are not able to get back that money because you sold. It's better to actually hold for the long term and try to get back into profit when you guys are in that situation. But leveraging is going to give you guys this emotional thrill of this jackpot feeling of you're going to make a lot of money really fast. And that is the opposite of what you want to be doing. That jackpot feeling that you guys are feeling is correlated a lot to what the actual emotional index is doing over here. When you guys see people, trying to FOMO into these prices with 5x leverage, the reason why we crash so fast, follow me here. The reason why we crash so fast is because people over leverage on FOMO buys. And then they hit margin calls in their exchange, and the exchange is forced to sell their long position, creating selling pressure in the market. And then what they try to do is they try to flip their trade from a long trade to a short trade, and then they drop the market even further, hence a flash crash in the market or a crash in the market like we've seen here. Now, I'm going to keep you guys on the right side of the market and teach you guys how to do this. Guys, the index for Bitcoin is fearful. Why? Because we've just crashed down, and every single person who FOMO'd in here and FOMO'd in here are in the loss. Bitcoin literally, sorry guys, just came up here, just get me out of the way here. Bitcoin literally trapped all of the FOMO buys up here. Everybody who FOMO buy, they all got trapped up here. So what's happening right now is that you guys are seeing the price move down, and it's actually a correlation between all the people who bought up here and those that are selling because they don't want to lose anymore. Because what's happening is a lot of people are trying to sell the market here, trying to get a better position to then get the market to head back up for them. It's not the best way to trade. The best way to trade is with our metrics over here and our entries, because we are always buying on discount and we are always dollar cost averaging down on all of our coins. Okay, guys, that's all I wanted to give you an update for over the weekend. And I'll end it with this. It's just a really fun testimonial that we ended up getting, a couple of these here. It said this, hey, I'm Will from, I'm going to butcher this, Brisbane, Australia. Anyways, this guy's done amazing. He's made $30,000 in 3 weeks using the metrics and following the advice that I've been given here. You are the man. Thank you so much for sharing your knowledge. This guy down here, his name was Robert. He's like, hey, you can use this on your website. Feel free. So he was able to make $1,000 from ADA, and then he also did $700 from shorting BTC. I don't short on this channel, just so you guys know. I only take long trades. But he was like, hey, man, I got to take my girlfriend to the Kenya coast. And he was like making money. This guy down here did $12,800 in profit in, I think it was a single week. Yeah, in a week on SLL. This guy did $1,919 since he's joined, and he's won every single trade. Not a single person who's ever joined our group over here, followed the Telegram exits over here. You guys have never lost a trade. We're exploding over here, and like that's why I'm trying to look to up prices, because it literally is getting insane, the amount of people that we're helping now, like up to 200 plus emails a day. But this guy down here to $1,300. Like I'm so happy that I'm able to give this out to you guys, and the pricing here for $49. Being transparent with you guys, I just talked to my team yesterday. We are looking to up this price probably within the first to second quarter of next year. The point is we're trying to keep this as low as we can so a lot of people can get in here, because I know a lot of people like me, if you rewind 10 years, I didn't have that much money to trade. I had literally like $1,000 to trade, and I thought that was a lot of money, okay? But now that we, have grown and have a family and all that stuff, I have more money to put in the market. The point being is like, I want you guys who are new at trading to find a place to trade that's safe. There's too many times out there where you guys are new to trading, or even people who are older and you guys are starting to trade again. You're watching your Instagrams or your TikToks or your other things, and you're seeing all these people make all this money. Guys, I'm telling you, the best thing to do is learn from somebody that has a good track record and who's using very good risk management. I believe I'm one of those people. I'm sure there's other people out there. I personally haven't been able to find someone who's won 81 for 81 trades on their crypto account and actually trading with real like money of their own in here. I'm literally taking these trades with you guys. So the point of all that is to just say, I really care for you guys. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and I think this is a great place to stay safe and learn how to trade. And not only stay safe, guys, we've got people in here trading with millions and millions and millions of dollars with this single membership. And so that's why we're keeping them safe. I've got people, and I'll end it with this, guys. We've got people in here who are in their 50s and 60s who are literally have money that they want to invest for their retirement, and they're getting close to retirement. They're like, they need to be kept safe with their trades. I understand that. Like if my own parents got in here and started trading, I would be totally okay with this. And I've even told my parents, like, guys, you should come over here and trade this. Like I'm showing you that we're making money in the market over here, in a bear market and a bull market, and we're keeping ourselves safe. So you're not having to tell your wife, hey, I just lost $20,000 in the market because I over leveraged and got emotional. That's happening to a lot of people right now because they're selling in a loss because of what's happening right now, and they're hitting margin calls. So I'm going to keep you guys safe over here as well as my own money, so I don't have to tell that to my own wife. Okay? I'm going to be able to tell her, hey, check it out. We're doing really good in here. We're being very risk diverse. We're using very good risk management. The indicators are calling tops and bottoms. We're doing very well with that. We also have metrics that are doing well, and we are getting into some good trades. Guys, if we can do 20, 30, 40, 50% a year and beat every other investment, this is where people are going to start hanging out, because at the end of them getting emotionally stimulated and they find if you haven't hit it already, you will eventually come to a point where you say, I am tired of just playing this like a lottery and a jackpot and going to the casino. I actually want to make money and put a decent amount of money in here and make a living off of this. That is what I'm going to be transitioning into 2022, of showing you guys how I actually make money in here, take withdrawals out on maybe a weekly to monthly basis, and actually pay my bills with it to trade for a living. That's what I'm going to try to move into on 2022. It's going to be a crazy next year. It's going to be so much fun, guys. Like I'm going to make everything very practical, because most people's goals are to trade for a living. All right, I made the video too long already. All right, guys, that's it. I'm not going to go any further. Hope you guys got some good meat out of that you guys could think about over the weekend. Make sure you guys do get the indicators. They are going to be going up in price. You guys have 11 days left for those. And then make sure you're setting up your buy limits over here so you guys can take advantage of all the trade entries. Even literally right now, you guys can get into a lot of these. I don't doubt that we'll probably see a little bit of a drop of a Bitcoin over the weekend, and it'll just tag in like almost every one of these trades. You're going to get tagged in back again. So make sure you guys get in there, set it up. And like I said, follow me on these trades and follow me in Telegram. And I'll keep you guys updated with the win rate, and we'll just keep winning trades. Most likely, we're going to hit 85 for 85 wins by the end of this month. We're currently at 81 for 81, so we'll see how we do there. But we've been doing very well. Congrats, guys, on all of the wins you've taken with us already if you've been with us for a while. And I will see you guys Monday morning. God bless you guys so much, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.